He's a guy without a clue who doesn't know what to do. Republican or Democrat, he's not sure where he's at. It's not so much fun knowing how the country's run. Liberals, conservatives, House of Representatives. Are you right? Are you left? Which way do you lean? Who knows what the hell does that even mean?
Welcome to POV America with your host, Brian.
Alright guys, I'm back here. I just want to make sure I got everything kind of lined up here today. As you might notice, I'm playing a little bit of poker, just trying to keep things, while I'm here in the channel. I want to try and keep things moving while I can actually focus on different things. Because when there's, I found out that it's so much easier for me to just focus and play some poker while I'm talking. So I figure this will be the easiest way when there's that lull in chat. This kind of gives me a little bit of something to do. Let me see. We'll see if they're going to go ahead and try and push me all in here. Nope. I got lucky on the river. I know they hate that when that happens. So no, this is I'm just going to go ahead and do a little poker while I'm on tonight. I don't usually, if you've watched the stream, you know I'm not usually a gamer, but this is what I do love to play poker. I've played in every every World Series of Poker. Oh, hold on 1 second. I hear my cat freaking out over there. I was like, what the hell? And I know I'm not a cat person, I'm a dog person, but this stupid cat, my son, got willed to him by some older lady. So anyway, but yeah, I play in the World Series of Poker every year, except for these last couple of years. I relocated here to Florida, and there's no poker here in Florida unless you drive to the Indian casinos, which, where I'm from, it's like 4 or 5 hour drive. It's terrible to go down there, but this is actually some of the things I miss. There is a dog track here called Ebro, which has some poker tournaments, but they're very small. You might win $1,000, $2,000 bucks, but that's about all you're going to win there. The cash games are not too bad, but the tournaments are kind of small. Now there is a Hard Rock. There's a Hard Rock Cafe. I believe it's a Seminole Hard Rock in a little bit of South Florida. I've played there a few times. As a matter of fact, I played with Mizrachi, the grinder, was at my table for a little while he was playing there. And this. So I figured, since I'm usually on streaming, as I said, I'm not a gamer, but this sucks because this is free poker. And if you've ever played free poker, there's just a bunch of donkeys that go all in, all in, all in. And I'll be honest with you, for the most part, I really feel if you can beat these guys, you can really do well in a tournament. But there's a lot that I don't like about the free poker. Number one, I don't make any money. I can sit here, I can win. This is what is this tournament? This is a 10,000 tournament, but it's not real money. So it's not like back in the day when you could actually play and have 10, 15 windows open playing these different tables. Today it's free poker, unless you're in Vegas. I think where else? I think it's Vegas and God, I can't remember. New Jersey, maybe. I'm not sure. So anyway, but what I figured I'd do is I'd come in tonight. I'll do maybe a half hour. Just if folks jump in and out of the chat, we can chat a little bit. That's great. But if it kind of is lull tonight, being a Monday, usually it's kind of slow. So I figure I'll just play a little poker. I might rearrange the overlays to do this, but this is really, I'm not into the shooter games anymore. Ever since Hitman 2, I haven't been able to play that because it's just, I get more aggravated with those games. So this is actually kind of what I want to do. Is just, I figure while I'm on tonight, if you guys jump in, we'll talk some. That's cool. If not, I'm going to go ahead and try and hone my skills, because I do want to go down to the Seminole and play in one of their upcoming tournaments. I'd much rather play for a chance at $1 million as opposed to free poker. So when I was in Vegas, every single time, I mean, I did really good in the LA Poker Classic, but just shy of the money. Every single time I go to these big tournaments, I just miss the money. And it's now little tournaments for a couple grand here and there. Oh yeah, I can win those all day, but I can have all the patience in the world when these bigger tournaments, and it doesn't matter. I always get sucked out on it. I always end up going down, and I don't know why. It's just I've tried to be patient, tried to, do well, but for whatever reason, never really achieved the big money. And it's funny because you see a lot of those poker stars that you'll see on there, Daniel Negreanu, Helmuth. You see all these guys at the final tables, and you think, oh, they're so awesome. And the thing is, they're just very patient players. They pick their time when they make their moves. They're great players. Don't get me wrong, they're great players. But I think a lot of folks don't understand when you're playing in a tournament, it really, truly is a grind. You're not going to win that tournament in 1 hour, 2 hours, not even 1 or 2 days on a lot of times. But it is, if you're patient, it's a great hobby. And that's kind of what I've done, is just, I do it as a hobby. I don't do this to, I definitely don't do it to make money. I do it to just kind of have some pastime, some fun. A lot of people live it, eat it, breathe it, and those are the ones that have to rely on it for a living, for an income. I'm not quite there. I don't think I've ever wanted to really do this for a living. I just kind of want to have some fun with it and not take it too serious. That'd be different if I was playing it in real cash. Yeah, then I can honestly say that I would probably care a little bit more. I'd probably play a little bit tighter, a little bit, maybe, I don't know. I'd change it up if it was real money. But online, if there was a way I could actually get an address and everything in Vegas and play here, and I'm in Florida, so playing here in Florida, if I could play, but the thing is, they're going to go off your IP address anyway, so there's no way I'm going to be able to do it. But I've been thinking about moving back. I'm originally from Arizona, originally from Michigan, but lived down in Arizona forever. So I've been thinking about moving back west, heading out to Arizona, probably Vegas. I mean, there's no tax there, so I'm really thinking probably Vegas, since I do enjoy playing. Like I said, I don't do this for a living, so just being able to play and have a good time enjoying the game, that's really what I would most enjoy. Let me see, what do we got here? Ace Jack suited. See, now this is an all-in for a lot of folks. For some reason, man, they would push all with this. I'm okay with it. Ace Jack. We'll see it. We'll bump it up just a little bit to see if we can. I never like to leave somebody in there that might end up catching crap on me later. But see there, we got him out, got 2 out. So now I'll go ahead and do a continuation bet, just a small one, and we'll see what this guy's all about. And we'll see if what did he have? He's going to go ahead and not be folded. You always got to follow it up with some little bets. This is, as I said, for free poker. They're just trying to stay in it like I am. If you can do well against these guys that are, I call them donkeys because they just throw away all this, their free money that they have here. So if you can beat them, I think you have a good chance of actually doing well in a tournament. You still have to play your cards. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You can play the player to some extent, but you still have to play your cards and play good poker. Like I figured with the ace-jack of spades, if I hit 2 spades on the flop, I was 36% after the flop. If I have 4, that would give me 9 outs to the flush. If I didn't hit it on the turn, I'd be 16%, maybe 17. So those are kind of things you go through your head thinking of. Okay, how can I play this? So, and here I will say I play a lot looser than I would when I play in the cash games over at Ebro or something. Those folks there, much different to play against, because there's a couple people that I know that you have to adjust your play to their bad play. I mean, there's some people that if they have 2 suited cards, I'm not making this up, any 2 suited cards, it doesn't matter what the bet is. You can put $100 in pre-flop, and if they've got a 7 deuce of diamonds, they will call you with the 7 deuce of diamonds to see the flop. And no matter what hits on the flop, they'll push, $500 in. The players there are just so erratic. You have to play with them enough to where you see exactly how they play. Because, well, I'll tell you, I've played some of them, but it's actually fun because you see those same players in the cash game, they play in the tournament. And that's kind of what I do. I wait for them to jump in a tournament, and because they play the same way. And they just, with reckless abandon in the tournament, and it's the same way they play on the cash table. So once you get an idea of how they play, it's actually a little bit easier to play against them because you kind of know. One guy, for example, I've played with, he plays absolutely nothing except blackjack hands. If he has any 2 cards that total 20 or 21, he will go ahead and he will bet those 2 cards. And and if the flop comes crap and you hit a deuce, if you hit a pair of 2s on that flop, you can just go all the way because he's got 20 or 21 because that's the only cards he plays. Or he'll play pocket pairs if he'll have a, But the thing is, even when he plays pocket pairs, he leads out with big bets. I mean, he'll come right out of the gate with a large bet or a large raise. So then you kind of know he's got a pocket pair. So, but there's one of the guys who's I've been following forever since years now. Daniel Negreanu. He's got a great masterclass. If you ever get a chance, go to, I think it's called masterclass.com. He's got a really great masterclass there that he actually goes through everything you can imagine about how he plays, his strategies. And he's, of course, he's kind of like Phil Hellmuth. He's one of the best poker players in the world. So definitely worth checking out his masterclass if you have a chance. And I don't think it's that much. I think it's like $100, if that. But it's well worth it. It's not just like a 1 hour or 2 hour. It's a very in-depth masterclass. I've been tempted to do it myself. I haven't done it yet. I might. Maybe when I have time to sit down. I'm almost finished with my classes. If you guys know, I've been taking these classes, and I'm almost done with them. And if I can finish them up by this week. Actually, I'm done with all but one. I think I have one left. I'm just waiting for her to grade everything. But if I can finish everything up, I will be very happy with that. All right, what do we got here? 6 Jack. I have no reason. I have no idea why I'm in there except for I was big blind. So Normally I wouldn't be in there with that. So anyway, guys, no, this is, if I don't know if you're, a lot of you guys, I've looked at the channels, the different gaming channels, and I told you guys I tried Hitman 2, you know, the one that came out. Yeah, I love to win. I'm a very competitive guy, so when I can't even get past the first assignment on that game without just wanting to throw I just want to throw something right through the screen. I'm just so frustrated. It's not a good thing for me to play this. See, I never get upset, never get frustrated about playing cards, simply because the truth of the matter is, I am not by any stretch of the imagination able to remember once I throw my cards away, once I actually throw the cards away, I couldn't tell you what I have. And that's actually a good thing. I mean, that's actually a good thing, because if I actually could remember my cards, I might be tempted to be a little upset from time to time if I hit the flop. But once I cast those cards away, and if you said, what was your 2 cards, I'd be like, I have no idea. And that's the way I like it. I want to be that way. I don't want to have to sit here and say, oh, I would have hit a full house. Oh, I would have hit 3 of a kind. That's bad. That's bad. So my brother makes fun of me. He says, he says, boy, you've got the memory of a goldfish, and it's very selective. In my case, it's selective. I release those cards, and that's it. I don't want to have anything to do with them after that. So yeah, it's not a thing that I had to practice at. It was very easy for me. I'm glad I got into that bad boy. Trip 9s. Whew. See, now King 10 suited. This is always good. It's always worth a raise. And this is kind of where I will go to 300, simply just to get anybody out of there that doesn't belong in there. Okay, well, that didn't work with him. Maybe I'll get one of these other guys out of there. I got 1 out, so if I can get this in, then I got the other one in. So now I've got 4 to a flush. So right now I'm 36%, 37%. So I've got 9 out. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and max it. Just jump in. I'm 36. I'm the favorite right now if they don't have a pocket pair or if they haven't hit that flop. And odds are they didn't, because if they stayed in after my raise, they probably stayed in with, ace, king, queen, something of that nature. All right, so, ooh, what do I got on this one? This guy. Let me jump in that one. Five, 6, 7, 8. God, guys, I'm gonna have to go ahead and see a flop on that one. Oh, didn't even have to worry about it. All right, well, that's okay. I guess if I didn't have to see a flop, I didn't see a flop. 5, 7. These are cards. If I wasn't in the big blind, I'd usually pitch these. These are not worth me seeing a flop if I have to pay for it. I got a little piece of it. Got an inside straight draw there, so I can go ahead and pop it up just a little bit. See if he folds. He should fold. Yeah, he's out. So that's good. Let me see. 8, 6. Once again, if I wasn't in a small blind, I wouldn't have any money in for that. But I'll go ahead and call the 50 just to see a flop on it, and we'll see if we can get lucky on it. 4, 5, 6. No, we're not going to get any piece of that. We got an inside straight draw, though, so 4, 5, 6. Oh, there we go. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's a nice hidden one. See, you didn't really get anybody into that one. But that was a nice hidden. Now, here's 2. This is called the Break Brian hand, because it usually breaks me, because I love Jack 10 suited. I mean, this is just one of those hands that, yeah, see, this is exactly how I lose on it, because somebody stayed in there with that ace, and they're going to go ahead and check it. Now I'll get nothing. Then I'll hit a 10 or a jack on the river usually. Nope, there's that ace. So ace is 7, unless if somebody's got a queen or, yeah, I'll be out kicked, and I'll lose on that one. Yep, no big deal. Very small investment. So king, we're out there. Guys, I never realized how I gotta shave. I have to shave. It's a nice thing about these stupid webcams today, man. They pick up every little imperfection. But there's times I've looked at my face, I'm like, oh, I'm not blotchy, but in the picture it looks like I am. Oh, look at this. Here's my Break Brian hand again. 10 jack. But what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to raise it up a little bit. If it's not raised before it gets to me, I'm going to raise it up just a little bit, just to kind of, I want him out. If he doesn't have anything, I just want him out. He called me. So now, which that actually his call for that told me he's probably got a king. He's probably, oh, well, maybe not. There we go. A little continuation bet answered that question real quick. Queen 10. Guy's thinking it over. Oh, he's gonna bump it up. Let's dance. Let's see where we go. 7, 8, 8. And I'll just fold any bet because chances are he's got ace king. Now he'll bet because he saw how quickly I checked. I'm going to do that just to see if I can scare him out of the pot. Chances are he doesn't have anything. He didn't hit that flop, but he may have ace king, ace queen, thinking that he's got something. Yeah, see, he ain't got nothing. So, but when you do a quick check like that, he thinks, oh, he doesn't have anything. He quickly checked. He probably has it set on auto, which I did. I do that. I put it on, so it auto checks real quick. And then there were two. All right, him and me. Let's see where we're going. Come on, man. Let's go. Bring it on. Bring it on, dude. I'll bump it up. There we go. Heads up, heads up is one of those things you've got to be fairly good to be a heads up player. I mean, there's a ton of luck involved, but it's also that selective aggression. There's people that'll throw a bet out there with absolutely nothing. All I can do is hope I've got him out kicked at this point, and I probably don't. So he's probably got a king, any ace or king. He'll stay with it because when heads up, that's the biggest. That's kind of what you're looking for. So what do we got here? 5, ace. Nothing really. Garbage. All of it's garbage. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we split that bad boy. 69. Oh, he's going to bump me up, so that means he's got ace or king. But, ooh. I might be able to scare him out if he's got. Maybe not. 6, 7. I'm going to go ahead and let this go because he had the ace. Whew. All right. See now, and here again, when I watch these folks play, I'm thinking the aggression would have got me off that hand. I wasn't all that confident I had a decent hand, but if 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a straight. So my guess is we're going to go ahead and split this because he's probably got a 5 too. He doesn't have a flush. He doesn't have. He basically all he could have it'd be to split it with me. So that's really all he could have. 3, 2. We're going to just throw this away. It's not even worth getting involved in anything with that. 10, 6. I'd feel the same way, but I got in cheap. So we'll go ahead and do that. 6, 7, 8. Got inside straight draw. 10. 6. So I got 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8, 9. Ooh, hold on 1 second. I'll fold it. All right, well, I got the bigger piece of that, so we're gonna go ahead and just bet it. We're gonna go a pot-sized bet. Oh, this is killing me here. Oh my cat. Sorry guys, trying to juggle 10 things at once. What do we got here? 6-3? Nah, I shouldn't even be in that hand. All right, let me see. Where are we at? 10 queen. Bet it if you got it. Come on, there we go. We'll take a look at another card just to see. What you got? 2 more. We'll go ahead and put that in there. And there's that king you were waiting for. Nope. Oh, look at that. I had you. Imagine that. Here's my favorite 2 cards, guys, called Break Brian. Why? Because I lose with it every time. Ooh. Rolling over my... Sorry, guys. Juggling here. Sorry. Let me see, what do we got? 3-7. We'll get out of that really quick. We'll go ahead and check it. 3, 4, 5. We got an inside straight draw. We got a little bit of a chance there. We'll just throw 200 out there, see if he'll bite. Otherwise, he'll throw away. There we go. We got rid of him. 10-6. Not worth it. We're slowly dwindling them away. 4-9. Well, we'll stay in it because we got a little... No, we didn't get a piece of anything. We'll throw 200 out because we just got a full house. So we'll see if he... well, we'll call him. If he's got a... There we go. We split it. He probably thought he had it on the river. Oh, look at, I got a full boat, just like I did. But to our chagrin, 6, 7, 8. Let me go. Ooh, fold. Okay. Well, we got the bigger piece of that, so we'll go ahead and bet it. He'll fold if he don't got anything. Nope, he doesn't have anything. So kind of do that. All right, let me see what we got here. 8, 9. Oh, we got a little piece of that. Let's go ahead and see if he's willing to pop a few bucks in there for us. Nope. Yeah, we're going to slowly eat away at him at this point. So we're going to go ahead. And when your head's up, this is not a bad. King Jack's not bad. If he's got any high card, king or ace, he's going to call. He calls. Hopefully he doesn't have that ace, because that would suck. But we'll go ahead and see. Now that tells me he's probably got that ace. Now what we're going to hope we're going to hope he checks. There we go. Then we'll just check behind him. No, he didn't have the ace. Well, we minimized our losses on that one anyway, so. I'm going to go ahead and just throw it all in there. Pocket pair. If he's got ace king or ace queen or something, he might call. We can double up if, because right now, usually pocket pair, you're the favorite if he doesn't have a bigger pocket pair. So, king 9, we'll go there. And nothing really. Crap. And we'll just go a little 200, see if he'll jump in for that. Test the waters. There we go. We got a little out of him. So there's that ace. Usually the ace is the, but of course, not only that, 4, 5, 6. Got an inside straight draw there. We're going to go ahead and we'll throw a couple hundred in there. See if he bites. Oh, there's my ace. That's not too bad. I'll throw another 200. See if he should buy into that. Yeah, there we go. So now we go ahead and take the lead. Kind of going back and forth doing that little dance. And I'll just go ahead and pot. And he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. And he folds. All right. Well, that's where we are. Queen's not too bad. Terrible kicker. So kind of hoping I don't get any of that. But we'll try 200. See if he can fold on that. There we go. King 8. Go ahead. We got a little piece of that. We'll call the 450. Now, if he's got a jack, he'll go ahead and probably just call. Smooth call. Yeah, there we go. And we'll go ahead and throw another 200 out there. He might go over the top of us at this point, thinking that I don't. Yeah, see, thinking I don't have that. So my guess is he's probably got that jack. But oh, look at that. I just hit 2 pairs. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take him for all of it and put them all in. Come on, you already know it. You know you're going. Just go. Just call. Ah, you liar. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just take him. Come on. Throw your money in. There we go. There we go. 4 to flush. I'm 36% right now. 36% before the turn. I am now only 17%. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Get a free card. There's my flush. Bam, and he's going to go ahead and throw something out there, I'm sure. But I'm going to go ahead and say, show me 850, and he's going to say, I'll call you, because he really doesn't think I got anything. Yeah, I told you. 2-5, terrible, terrible hand. All right, now here's the deal, guys. I'm already priced in. I mean, I got any 2 cards at this point can take this down. So I'm going to go ahead. He's got me beat unless I get a 5 or a deuce or 3. Nope. So he doubled up there, but it's not a big. Wasn't a big. Wasn't a big win for him. So it wasn't that big of a deal. So now I got an 8 here. I'm going to go ahead and bet the 450. Hopefully he doesn't have an ace or a 10. I'm going to go ahead and just say I got the middle pair. See if he'll fold on that. He's thinking about it. Let's go ahead and we'll take the rest. He'll either call it a snap call or he'll what did he call with? He called me with nothing. He's gone. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. All right. So that was actually kind of fun. That was one of those. Let me see. What do we got? Do we have 100,000 that we can jump into? All right, we're gonna try and jump into a $100,000 tournament. Yeah, we'll see if we can do that. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into 100,000 tournament, and we'll go from there. There we go. All right. Let's see what we're playing with. All right. Somebody dared to raise it. 225. We're going to go ahead and fold out of that. I'm kind of watching to see how long of a lag time. All right, let me try this here. I'm gonna try something different here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got about a 10-second lag time between what I'm saying and what I'm doing. I have about 10 seconds of just lag. So that's weird. Of course, I don't know. I mean, to me, it should, as soon as I like gesture, you should see it, but it's really weird. And that might be normal. Maybe that's normal on these streams, but oh man. All right, what do we got here? Ace 8. This is Dead Man's Hand. Let's see how we can play this. What can we do? Bow, bow, chicka, chicka. All right. Somebody's going to be watching, looking at all these faces going, what is wrong with this guy? Give him the old Billy Bob Thornton. Well, I like the way you talk. You talk funny. I reckon you made me some biscuits and gravy. No, actually, it wasn't gravy. It was, what was it? I reckon you made me some biscuits and mustard. What do we got here? I'm so, what I got? I got a pair of 5s with a ace high card for the kicker. Oh, sure, you can have it. Oh, gee, you didn't have anything. Imagine that, trying to bluff me on free poker. Oh, God, you guys are hilarious. Well, I like the way you talk. I should do a channel. Playing poker with Carl from Sling Blade. That's what I should do. Poker with Carl from Sling Blade. Well, I reckon I hit that 9. Where 9's a good card. So let's go ahead and just bet it. Oh my God. Look at that. 2 pair, and I had one person already call me. So let's go. Oh, and this guy goes all in. Now he could have 8, 9, 10. He could have Jack Queen. Well, you know what? I don't really care. If he's got Jack Queen, that's fine. Because you know what? I still have chips to come back with. That's the way I look at it. No, what did he have? He had a losing hand. That's what he had. And free poker. Yeah, I won't play my hand. Oh, there we go. Let's see. 10 queen. Let's see how we're going to play this against these people. I are there, matey. So we've got 9, 9, 10. Let's throw, if nobody else raises or bets, oh, there's a bet. We'll just go ahead and you know the thing is, he probably has 4 diamonds to the flush. You don't have a 9. You don't come out and bet that way with a 9. But you definitely bet it if you're fishing for a diamond. And my bet is that he was fishing for, if I had anything, I would have called him. Because he's a fisherman. Boom, boom, boom. All right, 6-3. Here we go with absolutely nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do the play-by-play. Right now we have 5 players in. Oh, Captain Tom folds out of the hand. Kid you not, haha, goes ahead and calls 3 to the flop. Flop comes 10, king 7, 2 spades on the board. KM, ACDC, KM, he raises it up 40. He bets 40 and called by Joe. Kid you not, folds. A 2 comes on the turn. 2 of diamond comes on the turn. 100, Joe static makes it 120. KM folds but shows his 10. King 10 of clubs. So Pro Poker Live raises it up with a pot-sized bet, and he brings it to 165. KMACDC, he thinks about it, and he folds. Joe Static thinks about it for a moment, and he decides, you know, I'm going to fold too, and kid you not, goes ahead and he makes the call. Pro Poker hits the king on the flop, and he goes ahead and he bets it, and kid you not, haha, folds. Alright, guys. Oh. Hey, as I told you guys, I'm gonna be on for what, about a half hour tonight, I said. Actually, how long have I been on? How long have I been on already? I'm gonna try and not be on too long. Almost an hour. So I guess I kind of exceeded my time there. I was ace queen. Now this is not bad. This is good for us. Ace queen. It's usually worth a pot-sized bet pre-flop. So we'll go ahead and we'll bet 195 to get these guys. I got 5 other people in. Let's see how many we can get. 1 gone. See if we can get any more. 2 gone. Ooh, 1 caller. 2, 3 callers, and it goes to the flop. Now that tells me that because these guys were in a late position, they called. Chances are one of them has that king, and that's probably it right there. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that one go. Ace 5, we'll see. We'll go ahead and do a quick little call, see how that one works out. Goodness. 4, so I would say that's pretty much a nothing fold. That's a nothing hand for me. Oh no, let me see what I had. Did I have a, nope, didn't have. I thought I had, boy, for a moment there, I thought I had the ace of spades. Now we're going to play like they play in a lot of the casinos. Any 2 suited cards, we're going to go ahead and call. Doesn't matter what they are. If they're any two suited calls, and we're going to even call any kind of a raise. So there we go. We got it raised up. We're going to call that too, just because this is what they do. Look at that. 4 to the flop. Right now that gives me 36%. Oh no, this guy goes all in. Now normally I wouldn't call, but I'm 36%. I'm 36% before the turn card. If the turn card comes, I miss it. I'm still about 16, 17%. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I got enough money, so even if he wins it, I still got plenty of money to come back in. And any 9, yeah, see, give me a 9 or a spade. So there we go. So I got my flush. See, the odds were with me. He's gone, and that was an easy one, easy call. You know the odds a little bit, and I really didn't hesitate. It wasn't even so much that yes, I was the favorite as far as I was concerned at that point. But it was also the fact that I had enough money. So even if I had actually busted out, I would have still had enough money to come back easily. And when you're playing, this is a $100,000 one. You want to be a little bit. See now here, this guy just comes in. He's probably got ace. If he bet 540, my guess is he's probably got ace 8. He probably got dead man's hand. He was on the button. So let's go ahead and we'll just call it. Oh, queen 8. So he didn't have dead man's hand. He had, but he still had us out kicked. That's okay. He had the 8. I actually put him for queen 8. I would never have come in on the button for that. It doesn't even make sense. But some people, that's why he's only got 1,200, and other people have more because he plays like that. So would have got 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad. We've got an open end straight. 3, 4, 5, 6. A pair of 6s there. We're going to go ahead and check it. Somebody should bet it. Captain Tom. Is it worth 200 to call that? I would say yes, just to see the next card. Oh, and luckily we hit the jack. We'll let him go ahead and bet this. Oh, he didn't. But he should have. He would have won. Oh, he did win. He would have won more. All right, so we can go back to playing if we want. Ooh, now look at 8, 9, 10. Plus we got the king of clubs. We can go ahead and just bump that up just a little bit. And we'll see if we get some action. This guy, Mo, he's got the king, but I don't think he's got me. There we go. 9s, kings, and my kicker will play. So he's gone. He's out of there. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. So I guess we're just gonna go. It's just the 4 of us at the table now. And he throws $100 out there. I'm gonna go ahead and see the flop. I got a little piece of that. Got just a little piece. He probably got a king. But we'll just go ahead and put a little bet in there. Just see if he'll either fold it and think we're suckering him in, or he'll come over the top. And we'll say, oh, we'll call you over the top. And then he'll go ahead and he'll try and put another bet out there. And then we'll say, oh, we'll see your other bet too. And he'll say, oh, well, maybe he's got it, and we'll just let him have it. It doesn't matter, because I really don't care. We give him enough to hang himself with. But you see how you can tell what these guys are betting with when they're, especially when they're short stacked. It's like any of those high cards. So if you get a little piece of it, sometimes you get lucky and you're like, okay, get a little piece of that and go with it. So, ooh, geez, like that's a terrible hand for me. Terrible. Anybody bets that, I'm folding. I mean, if I will just click fold any bet. Oh my God, am I still a chip leader? Yeah, I'm still a chip leader. Yay. So there's just the four of us at the table. We're gonna play some real good poker here. Yeah, by dang nabbit, we're gonna play the best poker out there, 'cause we're all winners in our own land. So 3-2, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that because anybody that plays 3-2 without actually being forced to with a gun to the head, they deserve to get anything that comes to them. Let me see what they're gonna do. Oh, we're 3-2-4. Yeah, I would have lost big time there. Oh, that's a good lay down on my part. Pat myself on the back. Pat myself on the back. Why am I talking this way? I don't know. That just must be crazy. Ooh, now the queen. Now see, now I'm in the big blind. I'm already in there for $100, and we're gonna go ahead. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Just relax. Hold on a sec. Five queen. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of there. What do we got? King 5. I'm in the big blind. We'll go ahead and we'll just jump in there unless they raise it up. See what they got. All right. Ooh, he raised me up. Oh, God. All right, well, let's see where we're at. All right, well, that was one hand I was glad to be out of. 4-9 wasn't going to get me anything anytime soon, so. Yeah, guys, I'll probably be moving. I'm going to probably move the channel over to the poker, or the poker game side. I'm going to go ahead and redo my overlays. And just until I get things going the way I want, because I really, truly, when things are slow, like on Mondays, and then we don't get a lot of folks coming in, I definitely want to make sure I can have something to keep me occupied. Oh, we got people coming in around. Crazy here already. Sorry, guys. Yeah, normally I would not call with a 5-6, but I have money, so I, and then I've got what? Oh, 4 to a flush. You think that one of them got a higher spade than I do? We'll see. We'll see. I don't really care. As I said, I got enough to... I played pretty well for a low stack, so it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, I don't mind. Free poker, what do you want? You guys are going to bet it like they own it. Donkey player. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tenderloin, right?
Huh?
Tenderloin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely, those are good. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to wind it up right now. I'm going to go ahead and take the channel down. I'm going to go ahead and move it back over to, move it over to the game, the poker side. I'm going to go ahead and redo my overlay. So I'll catch you guys a little bit later. I'm just going to go ahead and shut this down now. I'm going to test it in a few minutes on the other channel. So I'll talk to you guys shortly, and we'll talk to you soon.